Hi, I am Otunu. I have already uploaded one video with times and work math problem, but here we learn the times and work the math problems with different approach based on the Mandays concept. So, what is Mandays? If one man can do a work in one day, then we can say that work completed one man day. Okay. So we can say that man day is a one kind of measure of work. Let's take one example. Here the peoples are working for plantation in the agriculture land for growing crops. So how many people are working here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 men are working here. Suppose uh, the the working unit is measured here is 10,000 feet, 10,000 square feet, or you can say 1 bigha. Okay, for planting the crops in 10,000 square feet area, 5 days men required. For example, uh, 10 days. Okay, so here one unit of the measurement is 10,000 square feet area plantation of the crops, and another unit of measurement is man days. So here the man days is how much? 5 into 10 is equal to. Let's take one example with construct a building. Here the multiple activities are there. So we consider the unit of work as man days. How we can find out this value? So left side the 7 men working here, and they complete this construct this building in 360 days. So what is the man days? How we can find out the man days? The man days is actually 7 men for 360 days. So equivalent to 2520 man days. Okay. So we can measure the unit of work in terms of the man days. 2520 man days. So what that mean? 2520 man days is required to construct the building. So if we change the manpower, then what will happen? In the second case, how many people are working here? 12. So 12 men, in how many days they can complete to construct this building? From this man days concept, we can easily find out the days required for the second group. Days required is equal to unit of work, that is 2520 man days divided by 12. Okay, so 2520 we get 7 into 360 for the calculation purpose. So this is 30 210 days. Okay, now if we compare these two group of the people, they finish the same work. What we find out that the left side, how many mans working? The first case and this is second case, and this is days. So how many mans are working for the first case? That is 7. And how many they took? 360. And for the second case, how many people are working? It is 12. And how many days they take? This is 210. And what is the man days? Both man days are same. Two five two zero, and here 2520. Clear? So here it is very much clear that when manpower increase, here the manpower increase in the second case, the days decrease, means they are indirectly proportional. So we can say that manpower required uh, and days need is inversely proportional. So we can say that man days is m into d is actually constant. So man days is constant. So we can say that if we consider the first case, the man is m1 and day is d1, and second case man is m2 and days is d2, we can write as m1 d1 is equal to m2 d2. So this is the formula you have to remember. Now we learn the man hour concept. So what is the definition of the man hour? Man hour, just a minute. Man hour is the average amount of the work that one person can do in 1 hour. Okay. So this is also another unit of measurement of work. So let's take one example. So in this project, 400 man hours project uh, job assigned to the two person. Suppose they work uh, for 10 hours per day. They work 10 hours per day. Okay. So question is that in how many days they can complete this work. So with the existing manpower to complete a project, how many days is required? We get it from the man hour concept. Okay. So here the number of man is equal to what? 2, and hour is how much? Hour is 10 hour per day. 10 hours per day. And we have to find out the day. Okay, how many days required to complete this project by these two person. So they can determine easily from this man hour and their daily hour job, how many hours they do in 1 hour. From this value they can easily find out the how many days they can complete this project. So here the man hours is 400. So total man hours equivalent to how much? Man, it's do d days work, and so d is equal to 400 man hours divided by man, number of man work, and they work working hours per day. Okay, that is h, and it is given 400 divided by 2 person here working, and they work 3 days required to complete the work. Clear? So 20 days required to complete the project by the 2 person working 10 hours per day. Okay. Now we learn the man hours with the different unit of works. Let's take one example. The here the first project, it is a small project, and the unit of the work units. So first one is uh, work is W1 unit. Power is actually the M1. Its value is 2, and days required is D1, and how many hours? D1 is days, is manpower. These days, and this is days, and H1 is uh, working hours per day. But for the second project, the values are M2, D2, and H2. So it is very much clear that when the project is large, the man hours required is also large. If the project is small, then the man hours required is less. Okay. So in this above example, WT W2 greater than W1. Man hours for the second project is also large. So it is very much clear that when the working unit is large, the man hours also become large. So they are directly proportional. So man hours is equal to working units or the unit of work. Working, what that mean? Man hours proportional to W. So man hours by W is constant. So for the first case, what is the man hours? Is equal to M1 D1 H1, and for the second case, man hours is equal to M2 D2 H2. Okay, so we can say that M DH by W is equal to constant. So for the above case, we can write as M1 D1 H1 by W1 is equal to M2 D2 H2 by W2. Okay. From this formula, we can easily find out any unknown value if the other value given.